Dave, obviously there's 2 games left this year, 1 big week ahead of us. What's the driver for you and the players?
Still the chance to finish 7th. That's the most important thing. As I said after the game, the pleasing thing for us was the reaction to losing a goal at the weekend, and then it's really important that we take the way we finished the game into the game tomorrow night against Dundee.
What's that reaction done to the players this week? Has it kind of helped them put their shoulders back, a bit more confidence and belief around the building?
Yeah, I think that's the most important thing. They need to have that confidence, and at this stage of the season, they're dealing with the disappointment of being in the situation we are. I think it's important that we're getting yourself back into the game and playing the way we did and finishing the game, that you can take the confidence from that and take that into Dundee and express yourself and really back yourself and realise how good a team we can be, and the players we've got in the squad, that if they do play to the levels they can, that I'm sure we'll be absolutely fine tomorrow night.
Yeah, and obviously there's another kind of quick turnaround in games as we come to the end of the year against Aberdeen and Livingston. It was just that kind of final end clicking, wasn't it? I guess you haven't had much time to work on that, but still the players are still getting opportunities and getting in the right place, which is a positive.
Yeah, I mentioned that this morning. I think over the course of the last 3 games, it wouldn't be out of the ordinary to think that we could have had 3 wins. I think, especially when you look at the last 2 games, the chances we created, I think it's 35 shots in the last 2 games, which is fantastic. And as I said before, the concerning thing would be if you're not creating any of them chances. The fact we're actually getting there is great. And it is just that final bit, being a little bit more composed and a little bit more clinical on the top end. But as I say, the pleasing thing is that the players are willing to put themselves in that position and keep doing it. That's the most important thing, that they don't shy away from it. They keep putting themselves there. And if you keep doing that, I'm sure the luck will turn eventually.
Yeah, and obviously Dundee tomorrow. They're fighting for their lives. What do you expect from them? Exactly
that. As I've mentioned already this season, these games are always like that. And this game especially, I expect them to be, they've absolutely got nothing else to lose, so they'll be firing absolutely everything at us, and they'll start the game fast. It's really important that we know it's coming. We trust ourselves back our ability and take it to them, and more importantly, play the way we can do, and make sure we don't give them any confidence early on.
Yeah, and in terms of team news, how are we looking? Obviously you mentioned Paul Hanlon post-match.
Yeah, Paul, again, needs an operation at the end of the season. Fantastic that he's managed to keep turning these performances out, to be honest. He's always someone that you can rely on, and he's willing to put his body on the line when he's needing an operation. I think that just shows you the type of character he is, as I mentioned already after the game. But this game will come too soon, just because he had to come off at the weekend and the reaction to his knee. So we'll just see how that settles down between now and the end of the week. But as I say, he's been someone that has played through the pain barrier for his football club, and he has done for a number of years, to be honest.
Yeah, and there's a few other lads, isn't there, that have picked up a few knocks?
Yeah, there's a few bruises. I think obviously it was a competitive game against Aberdeen. We picked up a few knocks with that, and there's nobody really coming back either. So we're a little bit thin at the moment. But the situation is where it is, and we've got enough players that we can go out there and make sure we put a right good performance on and get the 3 points.
Could that see a couple more of the 18s kind of stepping in?
There'll be a couple in the squad, yeah. They've had a very grueling schedule themselves. Actually, at the moment, they've been playing 3 games a week, and they're done fantastically well challenging for the league. So I'm sure they'll be desperate to keep playing in that competition as well. But obviously, the opportunity to go and be involved with the first team is why they all do it. That's what they need to try and do. That's their dreams, becoming Hibs first team players. So the opportunity to go and do that, I'm sure they'll be looking forward to that. And we'll just see how they go between now and the end of the season.
Absolutely, Dave. Good luck, and thank you for speaking to us.
Thank you very much. Cheers.